Think about it, when you go shopping now, you do take your life into your own hands, don't you? Not only do you have to remember all those store cards, if of course you want some of those discounts, you know, the sort of thing. Do they annoy you? They really do me. You know, like a packet of biscuits can be like 55 pence. But if you don't have the store card, it's £1.50. Or to try and extract all of the information about you when you're filling out the form. Bit of advice really that was given to me by a money saving expert. Let me tell you this, when you fill the form out, right, just get an extra email address, you know, one that you just put up yourself, that sort of stuff. And you know, you just use that email address and then that's the one you know for all the annoying bargains. You don't have to bother with it, and they can send you all the stuff they want. You're not watching it or reading it, are you, or anything like that. Good advice that. It means you do get the discount card in that particular store if you want it. But as I've said to you recently, the other day, there's a shoplifting epidemic over here and it's absolute madness. And when you think about it, it sort of makes you wonder if the stores simply want you to walk out with the stuff without paying. Let me explain. Morning, good to see you. You all right today? As ever, thank you so much for joining me. Nice to have your company. Somebody said that was like the Benny Hill wave. Do you remember that? Fred Scottle. Used to love him, didn't you? Always somebody who can make you laugh, isn't there? Benny Hill, what a genius. I know. So, well, it's a taste thing, isn't it? Did you like him, didn't you? I found him funny. Even today, I still look at him and find him a bit of a giggle. Some of the stuff might be a little bit questionable, but it was of the time. That's all you have to think of, isn't it? Time moves on with everything. A little bit like retail shopping. Now, you know, when you go shopping now, I find this incredible. As I say, not only do you have to scan the stuff yourself, pack it, make sure that you've got the right stuff on, all of that gear, you know, this sort of thing. Well, what I find incredible on top of that now is not only do you have that problem to deal with and all the embarrassment of if you haven't scanned something and it beeps as you go out the door, or not your mistake, of course, but you're made to look like a criminal, aren't you, at the door? Everybody's staring at you like somebody's caught you in a Scooby-Doo episode, you know, the sort of thing. Now, what I find odd even more is this. Marks and Spencers are going to be introducing this inside the changing rooms. No, not clean carpets or, in fact, you know, curtains that fit or decent lines and that doesn't make you look like you're starring in a Boris Karloff movie when you try clothes on, you know, the sort of thing. No, they're going to be putting self-pay machines in there. So if you like the thing, to speed up the process, you can buy it there and then. Now you might say, well, that's quite a good idea. But also, I mean, this is just ripe for all of those people shoplifting, because who's going to monitor that inside the curtain? Or when you step outside, you get what I'm saying. So you could, yes, I've scanned it, you walk off, it beeps, oh look, I've done it, you know, that sort of stuff. Literally, these stores, they really deserve to close down and lose mega business, because they're not offering any service whatsoever. They can barely bother to fold the clothes. What they're basically saying is, you do everything and give us the money for the privilege of buying some of our very cheap tat, particularly Marks and Spencers that used to be made in Britain. Remember the wonderful St. Michael label? Remember that? Well, not anymore. All of it made cheaply in China, shipped over at great expense for you to buy. But as I said, this is going to be interesting, because the bottom line with this is it will be right for people to just help themselves steal, and more importantly, see even more billions lost. And then they'll be standing there saying, but why? Now, we've just told them, haven't we? Because we're brighter on this channel. That's right. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.